Hi folks, this is part 2 of the Dolls Head Trail Adventure. There's 3 parts here. Got a lot of video from the Dolls Head Trail, but a lot of interesting video I think you'll like. I just didn't want to throw an hour and a half of it at y'all at one time, so I split it up because I think of you, so you don't have to sit there and watch an hour and a half like a whole movie or something. Watch it in pieces. Still very interesting watch. Watch parts 1, 2, and 3. If you're in whatever part you're in and you didn't see the first part, go back and look at that. Thanks for watching.
It's like a liquor bottle and a mixer and some type of toy's body without a head. There's an arm. There's a toy bone. Looks like a tricycle handle. Yeah, I don't even want to touch that bottle. I don't know what that is. Energy shots or something. We already checked out the Etch-a-Sketch. Up here, we're passing a few things. I'm trying to remember to look up because I do know I had a hubcap like that one time, a long time ago. There sets one now. It's like when you buy it at car parts, it's like an aftermarket hubcap. I think I had them on like a Taurus or something back in the 90s. I don't remember. Whew, folks, I'm starting to get sweat in my eye. I hate it when that happens. A fan motor. I don't know what that says. Rebel against the Empire. Is that an Imperial, something off of a Star Wars wing? That would be kind of cool. I think it is. That makes sense of it. We don't get zigzagged around out here. Let's see what this says. The Dolls Head Trail Loop. Bob around clockwise to see the trail as designed. Please add to the trail only items found in the park. Something, toys, trash, something. Keep it kid friendly in content. Construction, no broken glass or something. Kid friendly? Alright, I got a question for you folks. Who would bring their kids out here? You ain't the sharpest tacks in the box if you bring a kid out here. This place is sketchatory as hell. Just saying. And y'all supposed to be looking for broken glass. I seen them back over the other way. Here's some more stuff. Circuit board up in a tree. That looks like a... Nah. Looks like a circuit board off of a pantograph x-ray. Pano. Here's one. Fly me to the moon. Na, 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 na. Oh, here's Mr. Spider again. It's about as close as I want to get to Mr. Spider. Whoop, he don't want me to get that close. Mr. Spider, I insist. I have to come through. I'm gonna try to go under you. Hopefully it worked. Spider's still there. Don't want no spiders on me. No, sir. Toy truck. You write stuff out here with Sharpie and it just goes away. There, something. Can't quite read that one. We got stuff hanging off of this tree here. Paint lid. Stuff wrapped around that tree. This is, not sure what that is. That's interesting looking. Looks like some hydraulic hoses or something there. Glory hole. Let's play. Very far. Boat. I don't know if there's anything up here or not. Let's take a quick peek. Could be, could not be. We're just gonna take a quick bobble look over here and come back to the trail as it were. If there is anything here, it doesn't appear to be a whole lot. There's something over there. We'll take a quick look at that and then we're back to the trail. This looks like everyday garbage. But then again, that's kind of cool looking. Well, I didn't mean to bother y'all's moment here. They look like they was having a moment together there. I did say bobble around on the trail. Let's see if I can find out where that trail was before I get lost out here. Back this way we go. There's a random donut tied to a twig. You see a lot of random things out here. And you find that you keep missing stuff. So it pays to look in all directions and up and down as well. A lot of stuff going on right in this area. Let's see what we got. There's a rod and reel. Looks like a bunny. Is that a bunny? It's a bunny. Hey, bunny. He's sleeping. I'll put him back the way he was. Looks like a twisted railroad spike. Very interesting. I cannot remove the twisted railroad spike. I'm sorry, bunny. I mean to wake you up. Put it back the way it was. Bricks on a log. Please do not litter. Or vote Republican. Or neo-lib. Okay. We do not need to get political up in here, y'all. Let's keep it non-political on the Doll's Head Trail. Tired Antics Trail. A lot of tires going on right in this area. It's the tire area. The Wheel Estate. Okay, that guy had something to say about tires. Too tired. A whole lot of stuff about tires and wheels. Yes, there is. Deconstructionism. Now, there's a word for you don't hear in the woods every day. Deconstructionism. Okay. A lot of this stuff's got Sharpie marks on it, and you can't really tell what it says because it got faded in the rain and the weather. Not sure what that one said. Looks like a basketball hoop slash giant toilet rim. Got stuff going up the tree over there. If I can get over this log without breaking something. I'm old, you know. About to turn 67 pretty quick. We have an upside down doll head right here. I have to zoom on it because he's up the tree. We have, what else? There's something over there behind the bushes. Can't tell what that is over there. Something tacked on. Looks like the arm off of a chair or something. There's another one of them upside down toilet. Speed kills on that sign right there. Come on, head, straighten out. I don't know that y'all can see that, but it said speed kills. Now, zoom back out. Boy, that was a pretty brisk downhill turn there. I think that this circles back to where we was going to circle back to. So we're not going to get to that area. We're going to come back and hit this one. Lawnmower on a stick. Lawnmower on a stick. The bad news about going back this way is I got to climb back over this thing. Boom. Stepped over it. Barely. Didn't scrub my legs, dirty my pants or anything on that nasty log. Now, there's some gas jugs with faces. Oh, ow. Here went that. Ow, suspected kidney stone. I don't need that back here on the Doll's Head Trail, y'all. He ain't moved in a while. That could be another one, I don't know, but I'm feeling that. We ain't a falcon's head out here in the woods. That's about where y'all belong, in the trash. Their preseason game the other day looked like garbage. Hopefully that's not a sign of what's to come this year in the real season. Love all living things. There's a little armadillo. Hey, there's their little armadillo. Do I get an opportunity to decorate the Doll's Head Trail? Yep. I added my own art without bringing anything. How about that? It's a path of knowledge. Path of knowledge. There's part of an airplane with arms hanging out of it. Yeah. Nothing up in the trees right now. Now, here we go to the forks in the road again. I'm gonna walk down this one just a little bit. If I don't see something pretty quick, we're gonna turn around and go back to the right back here. Here's a Gatlinburg, Tennessee shirt. Stick around, coming up soon I might find myself either there or very near to there. Pretty soon. In September. About the middle of September. Stick around. Ooh, more Spiderosauruses. I don't think there's anything out there, y'all. That just looks like more sketchiness. Let's go back and take that right. We do have to wrap this up. One of my doctors did call earlier today, not that last call I just got, but earlier today, and it seems like before I go to South Georgia to work, I've got to go back and look for another part. They just added something to the list that I don't have on the van. I might have it at the house. Not sure what that implies. Dogs, Rosum, T4T. Yeah, some stuff out here, either you can't understand it, can't read it. Love is the key to evil. I don't get that one now. Here's Sylvester and Tweety. He's got Tweety in his eyes, y'all. He's got Tweety on the brain. We don't have to be friends to make community. We only have to share a goal. I'm asking all you folks out there to share a goal of watching more Southern Fried Knowledge. That's my channel. Let's see, I've got me a let me call the wife. She's want me to text her a picture or something that I don't have on me out here in the woods. Stand by. Where were we? Continuing on. Gas jug. Not sure what that is. That looks like the bumper off of a Barbie car or something, like a Big Wheels or some such little kid's toy. There's a base of a jack, bumper jack right there. Little beer bottle, miscellaneous garbage, mailbox, bucket with maybe a face on it. Looks like it. Catch these hands. Catch these hands. Oh, so this is supposed to be hands. Looks like a skeleton of a lizard. I mean a toy one. Train off in the distance. He seems to be moving out of his position. Here's a creepy one. If I can get a good shot of this. If some of these shots are being long, I'm always in search of a good thumbnail. That's cool. It's like a T-Rex on a stick or something. On a stick. Onward, I say. That was a doll head. Here's a doll body. Are you related to that doll head over there? Baby basketball, part of a plastic bat or something? Camp fuel? Part of an old TV. Who remembers the old TVs that only went to 13 channels and had a U for UHF channel? Leave a comment in the comment section below if you remember that. I do. Back in those days, we were the remote control. There weren't no remote control. Daddy'd say, go turn the channel. You got to click it now, turn it again, no, go back. Yeah, that kind of thing. Who remembers that? I can take that further. My daddy was one of the original rednecks. We had our TV antenna, if y'all know what that was back in the day. There wasn't no cable. You had to have an antenna. Some people had a little rotor they could turn it with and it mounted on the roof. Well, ours mounted in a pine tree in the backyard. So you had to, and he had a long pole. You didn't have to climb up there a long ways, but I remember you had to go turn the pole. You had somebody tell you to go twist it. And when it was on the house, because one time we had it on the house, you had to get up on the house and turn the antenna because different channels was in different locations, and you had to turn it towards that location to get a better signal. Somebody in the house would be hollering, okay, turn it, more, that's good, no, turn it back. Who remembers those days? It was like a meeting area for slaying of the dolls. So it's like where all the dolls go to die, y'all. I don't know. It's a little creepy, thinks I. Little doll trail, doll shrine. If you could talk, of course, if you started talking right now, I'll say if you could talk. If you started talking right now, I will be running through the woods in a minute at the speed of light. Overturned Chariot Cafe. Check it. Check it out. I hate car seat headrest. Open mouth and box. I don't know what that is. That's a brick. Open mouth box. Okay. Some of these things out on the Doll's Head Trail, I'm having trouble understanding, y'all. It looks like Colonel Sanders or something. Or, it used to be a video game with something like that on it, but it looks like Colonel Sanders. KFC. Rock and, or, yeah, it ain't like rock and roll. I don't know what that was. There's a duck floaty thing without a head. Don't forget to say your prayers. Looks like an old gas tank or water pump or something here. We got a doll head over here. Got a doll hanging off the side of a tree over here on a spike. All right, folks, let's keep it moving. Now, we just come from that way. See, there's a trail there. There's stuff over there. We're coming this way. If this thing don't turn around in a little bit, we're gonna have to start finding our way out of here. Oh, look at those creepy doll eyes. Look at that. Whoa, I'm sorry, doll. You was resting in death. Let's see if we can stand you up, make you more presentable. How about that? With the Mickey ears to boot. Oh man, that could be a thumbnail, but for sure. We're in the woods searching for the perfect thumbnail. This is the rear end off of something where you drop shaft would hook to here. This went to the axles and the wheels, rear axle. Our record player, what's left of a record. Are you keeping records? Somebody's got a real sense of humor around here. What does that say? I can't tell. I'm gonna put him right back there. Go a little bit further, folks. The message is in the trees. I don't see a message in that tree. There's a bag of something hanging over there. That ain't somebody's head or body parts. All right, we got a trail over there, so sooner or later this should start turning around. Ow. Oh, kid's shopping cart over here. Some kind of little radio or something or other here. Now, if that worked, wouldn't that be something? Okay. I'm gonna look this way just a second and then we're headed back the other way. I think that's gonna be our turnaround point for this adventure. We do have other fish to fry, y'all. That might have been it. There's actually another boardwalk. Let's see what this is. We come out to a different boardwalk. Very interesting. Didn't see this one earlier. Pretty sure this is quite a different boardwalk. Let's go see what that sign says to make sure. We might have just made the loop, huh? No, we didn't. How many billionaires does it take to destroy America? Alpha Bench. Let's go take a look out on this. I don't think we want to go back that way. I think we want to finish the Dollhead Trail. Train kept rolling all night long. The train kept rolling all night long. Yep, don't feel like there's no Dollhead Trail over here, y'all. There's a little bit of a Lovelock Bridge or whatever you call those things where you put locks on there. A few people put locks on it. There's some nasty looking stuff out there. There is a train out there somewhere, y'all. Right over there. Creepers. I think I got a little peek of it. Pretty good little boardwalk here. I'm starting to think I might have a two-part Doll's Head Trail. Would y'all watch two parts of this? It's easier than taking in an hour or more at a time. We'll see. Well, I'll tell you what, this little boardwalk through the swampland just keeps on going. Every time I think we're going to get to the other side of it, nope, it's just a turn, it's still going. It's spooky and peaceful at the same time. Does that make any sense? There's not a big clutter of people like you're in the middle of Disney World or Universal or somewhere. It's got that eeriness to it. Somebody invested a lot of time and lumber to build this out here. I tell you, y'all, this thing keeps right on going. If I got to turn around and go all the way back, I don't know how much further I want to go down this trail. This is obviously not the Doll Head Trail. This might be my second part, huh? Off the Doll's Head Trail. Thought I heard something. Getting a little shaded back here, folks. What time is it getting to be? Almost 2 o'clock. We're gonna have to wrap this pretty quick. I'm not moving slowly by no stretch of the imagination. Is that where a tree fell? And this thing might have a hole in it? It's a little sketchy right there now. Yeah. Fella could get hurt out here. We'll go a little bit further. A couple more bends and we're going to throw in the towel on this one. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you've ever been down this part of the trail over here at Doll's Head Trail. Yeah, it's coming off. Now, I'm going to walk up to what looks like a clearing right there, and then we're going to turn around because I want to see what that is. And then we're going to pull the plug on this mission and head back to the car. Looks like another trail going off that way. Wow. This is something over here. I don't know what this is. Like a bridge. I just walked through an area where it got real hot. That was weird. I mean, I know the sun's shining there, but I was in the shade and felt like dragon's breath on me, on my face. Okay, what does this sign say? And then we might just bug on out of here. This sign don't say a whole lot of nothing. Walk right here and look around the bend, and then we're calling it. Unless there's something truly amazing right here. Well, that's a big bend.